As we start 2025, lots of us think about last year and make goals for the new year. Many people want to be better with money. That's why making a monthly budget is so important. A budget isn't about not spending money, it's about being in charge of your money. It helps you plan where your money goes, so every dollar helps you reach your goals. Starting the year with a budget gives you a fresh start and a chance to fix past money mistakes. It helps you reach small and big money goals, like a fun vacation, buying a house, or just worrying less about money. Making a budget can make you feel powerful, giving you a clear plan and helping you stop buying things you don't need. Making a budget might seem hard, especially if you've never done it before. But if you break it down into small steps, it's easier. Start small, make a budget that you can actually follow. Be ready to change your budget too, because life happens, and sometimes you need to change your plans. A good budget is like a map to being good with money. It helps you when things are good and when things are tough. It helps you stay focused on your goals and avoid money problems. Let's learn some easy steps and tips to make a great 2025 budget. One of the most important parts of a good budget is setting SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These rules make sure your money goals are clear and you can actually reach them. For example, instead of just saying, "I want to save money," a SMART goal would be, "I want to save $5,000 for emergencies by the end of 2025 by saving $420 each month." When your goal is specific, you know exactly what you're trying to do. Measurable goals mean you can see how you're doing and change your plan if you need to. Achievable goals are important because if your goals are too hard, you might give up. Relevant goals match your life goals. This makes you want to reach them because they help you get what you really want. Finally, giving your goal a deadline makes you work towards it. Time-bound goals help you stop putting things off and break big goals into smaller steps. Using SMART goals makes budgeting feel less like a chore and more like a plan. It helps you focus on what's important to you. By following SMART, you can build a strong budget for 2025 and be successful with your money. To make a good budget, you need to know how much money you get and how much you spend. First, figure out all the ways you get money, like your job, any side jobs or investments. This shows you how much money you have each month. After you know how much money you have, it's important to put your spending into groups. Start with the important stuff, like rent, bills, food, and getting around. These are things you have to pay for. Next, think about things you don't have to buy, like fun stuff, eating out, and other things you choose to spend money on. These are called wants. Apps can help you track your money. They show you where your money is going with graphs and charts. This helps you make smart choices about your money. By tracking your money, you can make a budget that works for you. It helps you find ways to save and make sure you're not spending more than you have. This keeps you in control of your money and helps you avoid debt. An emergency fund is really important. It's like a safety net for surprise expenses. You should save enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of your normal spending. This helps you if something unexpected happens, like if you get sick, your car breaks down, or you lose your job. To build an emergency fund, start by saving a little bit each month. As you make more money, save a little more. You can set up your bank to automatically move money into a savings account. This makes saving easier. Remember, your emergency fund isn't for investing, it's for when you need it fast, so keep it in a savings account where you can get it easily. Building an emergency fund takes time, but it's worth it. It keeps you from using your long-term savings or going into debt when something unexpected happens. By having this safety net, you can feel better about reaching your other money goals. Debt can make it hard to be free with your money, so managing it well is important for your budget. First, write down all your debts, like credit cards, student loans, and anything else you owe. For each debt, write down how much you owe, the interest rate, the smallest payment you can make, and when it's due. This helps you make a plan to pay it off. One way to pay off debt is the avalanche method. This means paying off debts with the highest interest rates first. This saves you money in the long run. Another way is the snowball method. This means paying off the smallest debts first, which can make you feel good and keep you going. Think about refinancing or consolidating your debts. Refinancing can lower your interest rate, and consolidating puts all your debts into one payment, usually with a lower interest rate. This can make paying off debt easier. Managing debt takes hard work and sticking to your plan. Set realistic goals and celebrate when you reach them. By paying down your debt, you'll have more money to save and invest, which helps you grow your money and be more stable. It's important to regularly check your budget to make sure it's still working and helping you reach your goals. Check it every month or every 3 months to see how you're doing, find any problems, and make changes if you need to. This helps you stay on track even if your money situation changes, like if you start making more money or have a surprise expense. When you check your budget, compare how much you actually spent to how much you planned to spend. Figure out why there are any differences. This helps you see if you're spending too much in certain areas and fix it. Checking your budget also lets you look at your goals again. As things change in your life, your goals might change too, and you might need to change your budget. Regular checks make sure your plan still works for you. By checking your budget regularly, you're being smart about your money. This helps you stay in control and make sure your budget is helping you succeed with your money in 2025 and beyond. Sticking to a budget can be hard, especially when you want to buy things you don't need or when surprise expenses pop up. But staying focused is super important for reaching your money goals. One good trick is to look at your goals often. Seeing what you're working towards helps you stay motivated. Celebrate when you reach small goals. This keeps you happy and encourages you to keep going. It's important to know the difference between things you need and things you want. Spend money on the important things and your goals first. And be careful about buying things without thinking, which can mess up your budget. Make sure your money goals match your values. When your budget is about things that are important to you, it's easier to stick to it. Think about how your money choices help you reach your dreams, like saving for a family vacation or giving to charity. This makes you more determined. Finally, talk to other people about your budget. Sharing your goals with a friend or family member can help you stay on track. Joining a budgeting group or online community can also help you learn tips and share experiences. Learning about money is a great way to get better at budgeting. Read books, articles, and online resources about personal finance. The more you know about managing money, the better you can make smart choices and avoid problems. Think about taking online classes or going to workshops about budgeting, saving, and investing. These can teach you valuable things and practical skills to manage your money better. Staying up to date on money trends and new financial products also helps you understand how things work. If you feel overwhelmed or need personal advice, talk to a financial advisor. They can give you advice specific to your situation and help you make a strong financial plan. Their expertise can be really helpful for making complicated money decisions and making sure your budget matches your long-term goals. Learning about money and getting professional help when you need it not only makes you better at budgeting, but also makes you feel more confident about your money. By learning more and getting expert advice, you can make good money choices and be successful with your finances in 2025 and beyond.